Hi, welcome to Green Self. This is Dr.N.Sailaja from Andhra Pradesh, India. We are here talking about how to live a happy life. What are the reasons for the stress or any strain or any worry, all the emotional problems nowadays the people are facing? What are the reasons for that and how to get rid of those things, how to come out of the depression or stress. So here we have to understand why all of us are going into a stressful life. If you think about even a small kid going to a kindergarten, to an elderly person who is about to die, everyone is in stress. What is the reason for this? There is a misunderstanding about the life itself. Everyone thinks what they see in the TV or what about the people saying about them. So they are not living in their own selves in the present time itself. Usually when a human being, what is the human being is, he is an expression of his own energy field. It seems very ridiculous. What is this? I am a human being, I have a body, I have a status, I have a name. But why you are thinking it's a energy which is expressing as a human being? Here the reason is that the name which you are carrying itself is given by someone, like your parents. And the status or the importance, everything is given by society or some norms given by the society. So you think, you behave, you expect how you have to be in this world. Everything is set by the laws or the opinions of the other people. Here what we have to understand is, you are a human being, you are the inner I yourself. If you want to learn about it, what is the reasons for this stress, there is every possibility for a human being to be out of the stress. He can lead a very normal, happy, balanced life and doing all the aspects of his life in a balanced way. Here, suppose if you think about a student, what he thinks, he has to get some marks, he has to get some rank or is a class first. That is the expectation of his parents. The parents themselves, they are not first toppers, ranked toppers in the when they were young, but they expect their children to be the toppers in this thing. They never understand what is the capacity of this child, what type of education, what type of learning he is receiving from the school or from the teacher or from the society. Here what we have to learn is, when we think about our physical body, we think this is our body. The body itself is, physical body is the end of our being. But in Indian yogic system, there is a thing called aura. A-U-R-A, aura. What is this aura? Aura is the extension of your body in the form of an energy field. That energy field is called aura, energy field. In Indian context also we call it Pancha Koshas, the 5 sheaths in the form of ionic state. That state is called ionic state, like which we have 4 states, like solid state, liquid state, gaseous state and ionic state. This energy surrounding your body is called plasma or aura. So wherever any emotional trap, any problem, any anger, worry, you think about someone, you face guts red because you were hurt by that person. Even the situation was happened 10 years back, still you feel something bad about that person or about that situation. There is a remembrance in each and every cell of your body. What we think, where is our anger? Where is our fear? Is it in any part of your body, situated in any part of your body? No, it is in whole of your body. So to deal with these things, which are like small imprints or small a point of consolidated entities in your energy field, the fear is there. Maybe a fear of spider, maybe fear of cockroach. The person is a very big person and he is an adult with 40 years, 50 years, but still he shrieks when he sees a cockroach, or he is a fear of going in the lift, claustrophobic, or height, fear of heights. They cannot go into heights and they cannot look down. All these things are internally, they are all the imprints in the energy field. That is also in the subconscious mind of each individual. He might have had this experience when he was very young. Maybe certain impressions he received somewhere in his brought up, in his experience in the life. What happens? That experience when the person is at 2 years, 3 years, is still he is carrying when he is even 50 years. Usually when we were young age, we have our own concepts of life. We were young and we cannot understand the society, but the impressions the society has given you in the mind, that went into your subconscious mind, and still it works on you and it creates a fear, it creates a danger of life, or danger of something, some threat, something is happening. That's why whole of your body reacts to that situation. So automatically your body reacts and your organs or your adrenal, they inject the hormones into your blood. So it creates the fight and flight. That is the situation when an individual is, even when they were in a primordial stage, like a primitive man. What is the threat for a primitive man? It is like, suppose some tiger is approaching him. He has to either fight or he has to run away from that. To do that, he needs lot of energy, lot of concentration. Everything is happen. The body itself, as an intelligent being, it gives the strength to the body and how to run, and strength to run also by the increasing his respiratory rate. See, this is the body itself is telling you, you have to run. No one is coming and telling you, or you yourself is thinking that, oh, some tiger is coming, it is my duty to run away, otherwise it will eat. You never think about that, simply you act. That was the situation of flight or fight. Either you have to fight or flight. That causes a lot of stress in the physical body of physiology and physical body of an individual. After that, it settles for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, according to the threat he perceived, the mind perceives. For a child, a coming of a tiger did not get any fight or flight. Child will be there itself without any reaction. When it comes, the fear, when he has the experience of threat, he might have heard from someone, if tiger comes, it will kill. Or he might have seen something where the tragedy has happened. So that experience has given an impression in his subconscious mind. In the subconscious mind, whenever he sees that threat, he knows that the body itself reacts. So this we have to understand. The cause of stress is the main perceiving of a threat. Maybe a student, when he fails or when he gets very little marks, or maybe he could not get a grade, first grade, second grade in the school, the mother or parent has thrashed him, or they were hurt by the behavior of the parents. You are a useless fellow, you are not reading, you are wasting your time. So many things which the individual has not expected of a parent. All the time he has seen the love of the parent, but when it comes to the mark or something like that, their expectations were not met. So what happens? He knows that writing an exam, or if you don't get marks, there is a threat that your parents will leave you. They may say, oh, you are not useful, I will leave you somewhere, something they will try to make him understand. It's not out of not understanding the situation of the psyche of the child, the parent says that. What happens? He perceives an examination, the subconscious mind sees the examination as a threat. So whenever he wants to face any examination or anything in the life, like an examination, like a change in place, or like a marriage, any change in the life situation, like living with some other place, living with some person, he sees a threat and body reacts. And some danger is there in this relationship. The mind says, no, it's not going to be better this way. So psychologically the individual fears and he acts like that. Whenever there is a negative reaction from the individual, like how he produces all types of enzymes which are meant to face the threat or the stress, the individual has to understand that that problem is there. So he has to understand what is the reason for this fear in me when you talk about an examination or when you talk about facing an interview, any change in life. Suppose there is a divorce, suppose you have to leave the parents and go to a new place. All these things are, you feel so helpless. All these things are crop up from where? From when you were a third year, when you were facing an examination in a kindergarten, the parents were not happy with you, they were not friendly with you. You see that the world is not friendly with you if you fail. And after some time, what your mind says, okay, anyway you are a failure. The impression of that I am not worthy, I am a failure will be there in your subconscious mind. It will be telling you, you are a failure. If you are going to write an exam, the mind itself is saying that you are a failure. So it says time and again, you are a failure, no, nothing happens to me, I cannot succeed, I am not a grade 1 person, I am not worthy of it. All these things will create a negative energy in your energy field. So usually what happens, even in the law of attraction, whatever is there with you in the energy field, you attract that. There is a fear of failure, and you are convinced that you are a failure. All these things are, you are sending those signals and you are receiving that negative things of failure. The situations for negative things you are attracting. So now you understand how the impressions created in your life experience has an impression on your subconscious mind, and subconscious mind simply it's like a recorder. It records and it plays, go on playing that you are a failure, you are not worthy of it, and that is there in your mind, and your logical mind, your cognizant thing, it says, no, I am good, I am the positive thinking, you try to do that, cognitive mind, but what happens? But the subconscious mind is repeatedly saying that you are not worthy of it. So you attract that and you become a failure. So now you understand the mechanism of failure or whatever it is, stress caused by your experience into your subconscious mind and into your energy field. So you have to clear that impression in your subconscious mind to come out of the stress. The reasons for stress, it can be anything. From a child, it's a failure. For an elderly person, a fear of some disease. He has seen so many people died of so many very terminal illness or some problems he has seen. So same thing may happen to me, the fear of future, or the feeling of problems which he has faced in the past is still in his mind. So he will be repeating and creating more stress. So because you have understood the stress, now we will learn how to come out of the stress also. We will talk about those things. Thank you and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.